guys, welcome to another Ned's Tool Talk video. Today's video we're gonna talk again, of course, RYOBI, but this time we're gonna talk about RYOBI 18-volt cordless lopper, or some call it bypass lopper. Now what this thing is, this is essentially your secateurs for snipping your branches and pruning your trees, and whatever you want to prune. You can do it on the heights, or you can do it on a ground level if you like to do it with this tool, so bending over. But essentially what it was designed to do is to assist you reach those higher branches without buying those long 3.5 meter chainsaws and trimmers and whatnot, because hedge trimmer cannot cut a branch this thick, and this thing is designed exactly for that reason. So what your hedge trimmer cannot do, this thing will do, and this is your tool right in between the hedge trimmer and your high reach extendable chainsaws. So with this tool you get an extension of 85 centimeters, and it weighs next to nothing. I'd say it's about 1.5 kilos, plus when you add a 2 amp hour battery it's another couple hundred grams. Model number on this tool is OLP1832B, and the name is cordless lopper. It says cutting capacity maximum 32 millimeters in green and 28 millimeters in a dry branch. It'll do easily 32 mil even in a dry branch, as long as you got a relatively fully charged battery and a healthy battery. I've tested it in many different types of wood and branches, and I know it works fantastic. Now, this is without a doubt one of the most dangerous tools that you can have around when you have adults and kids around you. Please do not have a battery inserted in it when you're leaving it aside or something. Take that battery, put it somewhere where the kids can't reach. If you're not gonna put the whole tool away from the reach of the kids, at least take the battery out and put it out of the reach of the kids, because this will not just snap their fingers off, this will cut their on a little kid. They can put a hand in here and he can cut his hand, God forbid. So when I say it's dangerous, this is really like up there in danger zone. So the tool is gonna have a trigger here right under, which you cannot depress until you press a safety and then you squeeze the trigger. Okay, so your right hand is gonna go with this bit here on a safety, and then you can depress a trigger, and then this is gonna close and open. I'm gonna show you later. Here you've got a nice point where you can hang it. I don't know what you're gonna hang it on, but maybe you can put a lanyard or something so you can hang it. Also, you got a bit of like a hook there. You can hang it in your shed or in your garage on that, but also that hook can serve for you to, if you can't reach a branch, you can grab it, pull it down, take it with your hand, and then you can cut it. So the hook has got multi-uses. The way that this closes when you pull when you squeeze the trigger is it's cable driven. So right there, even if I pull it a little bit, you can see it's closing. And if you got any slop in it, there's an adjustment screw here which you can tighten and counter nut on there, so you can adjust your slop. The spring right here is used to tension this back down. Okay, so besides that, there's not really many things on a tool. A relatively simple thing, nice long. Your right hand goes on the trigger and your left hand's gonna land somewhere here, or you can even do it there. I've even done it single-handed. I'm gonna insert a battery now. What battery I use with it? I personally use 2.5 amp hour battery with it, because it's my older type of a battery, and I don't mind if it gets in the ground dirty with soil and whatnot. So I don't like getting my fresh new batteries dirty. So you don't need anything bigger than 2.5 amp hour battery on this tool. I'm pretty sure it says up to 220 something cuts on a 2 amp hour battery. So that's quite a bit. Anyways, and that's probably counted full capacity of the wrench. So we're gonna press the trigger. Okay, once more. So cycle of the tool is not snap, 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 so it's a bit slower, and it needs to be, because it's intended to cut thicker branches, so it needs that it needs the torque, let's call it, rather than the speed. And you don't get the torque and high cut capacity with speed. The lower the less of a speed you have on a tool, the more cutting capacity is going to give you in general. So I'll put this tool aside now. Of course, I'll take the battery out, and I'll get myself set up, and we'll cut some branches here. So we're gonna get some cutting done on this tree here that's hanging over, and I'm getting a lot of leaves down, and of course again these annoying dogs. But yeah, we're gonna get some cutting done. I'm gonna zoom in so you can see how this thing cuts. So single-handed. Oh my goodness. Right, so there you go. That was a quick demo of what RYOBI bypass pruner or bypass lopper is capable of. Sorry, I'm just getting burned by sun from this side. Yesterday it was freezing outside. Today it's too hot almost. It's a crazy weather in Melbourne. But anyways, that's what this tool is capable of. Now quickly, this tool is still of course on bunning shelves. In a same unchanged form factor, same color, same design, and it retails for $229. Now, in my opinion, I think that's a little bit much, but also maybe not when you look at the normal pruning secateurs. They're 200 or 229 as well at the moment. But anyways, why I think it's a lot is because there's not really that whole lot to this tool. It's plastic casing, some metal on top, a spring, and a small motor inside. It's a relatively simple tool. I don't see the point of a price point. For that sake, some of the circular saws are around $200 to $250 price point, and they are much more complex tools. So therefore, I don't understand the price point, but it is what it is. In grand scheme of things, it's affordable, it's doable, and a tool is pretty good at what it does and what it promises to do. I haven't had any issues with it. I've had this tool for, mate, I'll tell you, maybe 4 to 5 years now. Pre-COVID, definitely purchased. And this tool, I remember majority of my purchases of tools. This was in Bunnings out of Melbourne, like one of the regional Bunningses, on special with a 2.5 amp hour battery and a charger, I think for 9-year 100 AUD, which was an unbelievable deal. Bunnings must have been price matching someone on something similar. So I scooped it up. Didn't need it at the time, but I scooped it up. But it came in handy. But anyways, right now, $229 Australian in Bunnings in Australia You can scoop it up. It's a good tool for what it does. A little bit expensive, but if you need one, you need one. What do you do? It gives you 85 centimeter extension up on your hand, so whatever your height is with your hands out, add another 85 and that's gonna be your reach. Anyways guys, that's it on this tool. Like, share, subscribe. I hope I'm helping someone with purchase decisions or usage of these tools, but if I do, leave a comment. If I don't, also leave a comment. Any constructive criticism is welcome, same as positive comments. Positive, negative, doesn't really matter. Everything helps me. All right guys, have a good day. See ya in the next video. Bye. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe.